Bradley Walsh shares a heartfelt goodbye message that deeply moves the Chase viewers worldwide. For many television fans, The Chase is more than a quiz show. It's a familiar presence, a source of comfort, and a daily reminder that learning and laughter can go hand in hand. At the center of that experience stands Bradley Walsh, whose warmth, humor, and natural connection with contestants have defined the show for years. So when Bradley Walsh recently shared an emotional goodbye message, viewers across the world paused, not out of fear or confusion, but out of appreciation for a moment that felt genuine and deeply human. This wasn't about endings, it was about gratitude. Bradley's words were calm, reflective, and heartfelt. Rather than dramatic statements or big announcements, he focused on appreciation, thanking the people who have made the journey meaningful. He spoke about moments shared on set, the laughter between takes, and the incredible energy brought by contestants who step onto the stage with courage and hope. His tone carried emotion, but also reassurance. For fans, it felt less like a goodbye and more like a meaningful pause to say, "This matters." Bradley Walsh has always been more than a presenter. He's the bridge between contestants, chasers, and the audience at home. His natural ability to make people feel comfortable has been a key part of The Chase's long-running success. When he spoke openly, viewers recognized something rare on television: sincerity without performance. People from different countries, age groups, and backgrounds found themselves reacting in the same way, moved by a familiar voice acknowledging the value of shared experiences. In an industry often driven by headlines and speculation, Bradley chose gratitude. He highlighted how fortunate he feels to be part of a show that brings people together every day. He acknowledged the dedication of the production team, the intelligence and character of the chasers, and the enthusiasm of fans who tune in faithfully. That focus shifted attention away from rumors and toward what truly matters: the relationships built over time. Almost immediately, fans took to social media to express their feelings. Messages of thanks poured in from viewers who grew up watching the show with family members or who rely on it as a familiar part of their daily routine. Many shared how Bradley's humor helped them through difficult days. Others recalled moments where his kindness toward nervous contestants made the experience feel warm and welcoming. The response wasn't anxious, it was grateful. Bradley's message also highlighted the strong sense of unity behind the scenes. He spoke warmly about working alongside Mark Lebest, Anne Hegarty, Sean Wallace, and Jenny Ryan, emphasizing the respect and friendship they share. That sense of stability is one of the reasons the show continues to resonate worldwide. One of the most important aspects of Bradley's message was clarity. While the word goodbye carried emotion, it did not suggest a final chapter or sudden departure. Instead, it reflected a moment of reflection, recognizing how far the journey has come and how meaningful it has been. For viewers, this distinction mattered. It transformed concern into understanding. Television has changed rapidly over the years, but familiar faces provide continuity. Bradley Walsh has been one of those steady figures, someone viewers trust and feel connected to. His message reminded audiences why that connection exists. It's not just about presenting questions or keeping the pace. It's about empathy, humor, and presence. Those qualities can't be replaced easily, and fans know it. What surprised many was how far Bradley's message traveled. Viewers from the US, UK, Australia, and beyond shared similar reactions. Despite cultural differences, the feeling was the same: appreciation for honesty and warmth. That global response showed how The Chase has become more than a local program. It's a shared experience that crosses borders. Bradley's words also offered insight into what it means to stay with a show for many years. Longevity brings perspective. It encourages reflection on purpose, balance, and gratitude. Rather than focusing on achievements, he focused on people.
That choice resonated deeply with viewers who value authenticity over spectacle. It was a reminder that success is often measured by connection, not headlines. Television history is filled with loud announcements and dramatic exits. This moment stood out because it wasn't loud at all. It was quiet, thoughtful, and sincere. Fans will remember it not because it changed the show, but because it highlighted the heart behind it. As the chase continues to entertain millions, Bradley Walsh remains a central figure in its identity. His message didn't signal uncertainty, it reinforced commitment and appreciation. Viewers now look forward with reassurance, knowing that the spirit of the show remains strong. At its core, Bradley's message reminded viewers of something simple but powerful. Taking time to say thank you matters. In a fast-moving world, moments of reflection create connection, and for the Chase fans worldwide, this was one of those moments. Not a farewell, not an ending, but a meaningful acknowledgement of a journey
As fans replayed Bradley Walsh's message, many said it wasn't just what he said that moved them. It was the calm pauses, the steady voice, and the sense that he truly meant every word. In those quiet moments, viewers felt sincerity. There was no rush, no performance. It felt like someone speaking from experience, not obligation. That subtle honesty made the message linger long after it ended. Over the years, Bradley has built a reputation for something rare on television: genuine kindness. Contestants often arrive nervous, unsure of themselves, and overwhelmed by the bright lights and pressure. Bradley's role has never been just a host. He reassures, jokes, listens, and encourages. His ability to make people feel seen has always been one of the Chase's greatest strengths. This emotional message reminded viewers why they trust him so deeply. Following the message, many fans began sharing their own memories. Some spoke about watching the chase with parents or grandparents. Others shared how the show became part of their routine during challenging periods in life. Bradley's presence, they said, made the show feel safe and familiar. Hearing his voice at the end of the day brought comfort. For many, this wasn't just entertainment, it was companionship. Even though Bradley's message did not signal a final departure, the word goodbye naturally carries emotion. It made viewers pause and reflect on how long he's been part of their lives. Goodbyes don't always mean endings. Sometimes they are acknowledgments of time shared and memories created. That understanding softened the emotional impact and turned it into appreciation rather than worry. One reason the chase continues to succeed is its balance. It combines challenge with warmth, competition with humor. Bradley Walsh has been the anchor holding all of that together. His message reminded fans that the show's success is not accidental. It's built on consistency, respect, and genuine care for both contestants and viewers. That foundation remains strong. Many viewers said Bradley's words encouraged them to reflect on their own lives. The idea of pausing to appreciate people, moments, and routines felt especially meaningful. In a fast-paced world, reflection often gets overlooked. Bradley's calm acknowledgement of the journey made fans think about their own journeys too. That's why the message reached beyond television. Television changes constantly. New formats, new faces, new trends. Familiar voices offer something rare: stability. Bradley Walsh has been one of those voices. His message reminded viewers how valuable consistency can be, especially during uncertain times. That sense of familiarity is something audiences don't take for granted. Trust between a presenter and an audience doesn't happen overnight. It's built episode by episode, year by year. Bradley's message reflected that long-standing bond. He didn't speak as a distant celebrity, but as someone who understands how deeply the show connects with its viewers. That bond is why his words mattered so much.
Leadership on television isn't just about control or visibility, it's about responsibility. Bradley showed leadership by acknowledging the people around him, the crew, the chasers, the contestants, and the audience. He reminded viewers that no show succeeds because of one person alone. That humility strengthened respect for him even more. After the initial emotions settled, fans felt reassured. There was no sense of loss, only gratitude. Viewers expressed confidence that The Chase would continue to deliver the same warmth and excitement they've come to love. Bradley's message didn't weaken the bond, it reinforced it. Even days later, fans continued discussing the message, not because it changed the show, but because it reminded them why the show matters. It was a reminder that television, at its best, creates shared experiences that stay with people. And those experiences are shaped by the people who care enough to speak honestly. This moment will likely be remembered not as a turning point, but as a pause, a thoughtful acknowledgement of a journey still unfolding. Bradley Walsh didn't close a door. He simply took a moment to say thank you. And sometimes that's the most powerful message of all.